town. We get a lot of holiday makers. On the busy days during the summer, it could get between 5,000 and 6,000 people. So they need us there to sort of provide first aid and water safety cover.
At Skegness specifically, the gradient of the beach is quite steep at high tide, so the depth of the water it gets really deep really quickly, and a lot of kids think it doesn't, so they run in and then get into trouble because they can't swim. So that's just something to be aware of when you're at Skegness. If the tide's out a bit further, then the gradient is a bit more gradual, but at high tide it gets deep really quickly, so if you just speak to a lifeguard, they'll be able to point you in the right direction. A big thing to look out for is the big orange windsock we have flying above the unit, and it says no inflatables in big writing, but a lot of people don't know what it means. So it just means that the wind's blowing out to shore, so if you are on an inflatable, you'll get blown out and it's more difficult to return to shore.
I got the first rescue of the season on Bank Holiday Sunday. At the time, there was me and another lifeguard in the unit, and the lifeguard that was down on the water's edge on patrol spotted it. I went down on the quad bike, sort of made my mind up whether or not I was going in, having shouted to her and sort of tried to communicate with her and trying to get her to come in. Having worked out she couldn't get in, then swam out, and so it was about 75-80 metres out, swam out, grabbed her, towed her back in. You sort of training kicks in, and it's just a big adrenaline rush, but you just got to remember to sort of step back, take a breath, think about what you're going to do, and then crack on. You need to be able to swim, you need to be a good swimmer, because you don't want to be going out for a rescue in the sea. You can't call time out and swim to the side, or you could be 200 metres out and you're on your own, until people get there. You've got to be able to get to them. You can't just stop and swim to the side,
In the last 9 years that I've been here, we've had pretty much everything you could think of, other than a resus, lifeguard-wise anyway. I know we've had that in different departments. So we've had spinals where the air ambulance has been involved, obviously lots of water rescues, so inflatables, swimmers, kite surfers, windsurfers, and then first aid wise pretty much just everything, from fractures to people being ill, to people like the other day being brought from a boat with seasickness. So it's a massive range of incidents we have to deal with, really.